Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today is a video I am very excited to film because honestly I never thought I would do like a lipstick dupes video on my channel ever, because if you've seen my makeup collection or just if you follow me on Instagram and you've seen like my lipstick collection in general, you would know that I don't own a lot of lipsticks. But now that I think about it, I think because I practically gravitate to like similar tones and similar shades whenever I'm buying a new lipstick from any brand or any range, I feel like that's the reason why I've ended up with like similar shades. And in this video I would say practically like the same shade. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe because it would mean the absolute world to me. And also make sure that you click on the bell which is next to the subscribe button, because that you will get to know every single time I post a new video. But now let's dive right into it and let me share with you like some lipstick dupes. And I just want to say one more thing before we jump right in. I know a lot of disclaimers in the beginning of this video, but I also want to mention that this is not going to be like a high-end lipstick. I mean, I'm not going to be sharing dupes for like high-end lipsticks. I just have one high-end lipstick for which I have like an affordable dupe, but all the other ones are basically like, look, there is this like 900 rupee lipstick and I have a shade which is exactly the same, which is like 400 or 500. So you know, you're still saving say 400 bucks, or sometimes 300, 200. So like I have a slightly more expensive lipstick and then I have the same shade in a more affordable lipstick. So that is what I mean when I say dupes. I don't mean like dupes for high-end lipsticks or anything. So I just want you to keep that in mind. But now let's dive right in and let's talk about them. So first I'll share with you like the high-end lipstick for which I have an affordable dupe. And I feel like this one, I don't know if anyone has spoken about this before, but if you know the way lipstick dupes originated, I feel like it was because everyone was like duping MAC lipsticks. And today I have a MAC lipstick which is MAC Whirl. This was one of the shades which was in the Shreya Jain kit that she launched during Diwali. And this is Whirl again, like I mentioned. It's like a nude brown lipstick. And actually, you know what, let me show you side by side. The lipstick that I have for a dupe, as a dupe rather I should say, for MAC Whirl is a Maybelline lipstick. And this is also a very popular shade, which earlier it was like always sold out, and that is Nude Nuance. In the bullet I feel like they don't look as much of a dupe, but I will insert a picture on the screen in which you can tell they are pretty much the same shade. I know MAC Whirl looks a little bit more deeper and darker, whereas Nude Nuance looks a little bit more lighter. But that is because I feel like Nude Nuance is not as pigmented. Like even when I was swatching them, I had to go over on my lips like 3 or 4 times, and I still felt like I did not receive I did not get full opaque pigmentation. And if that was just like in the beginning application, I feel like throughout the day it will eventually fade, whereas MAC Whirl is like one swipe pigmentation. So because this is more pigmented, that's why it looks darker, but otherwise they are practically the same shade. I will have a hand swatch for you, like me swatching the lipstick on my hands, and I will also show you what they look like on the lips, so you can tell that in my opinion these are pretty much the same. Personally, if I had to choose, I would spend a little bit more money and go for Whirl, because I feel like I do really like the matte lipstick range. I also had Meher, which I used up completely. These last very long. Like it's not like you're going to go through this lipstick even if you use it every single day. One bullet is going to easily last you for a year and a half or something. So bullet lipsticks, at least for me personally, they last for me for a very long time. But the main reason is because I actually don't like the creamy matte formulation. I know people rave about it. I am not a very big fan of the pigmentation or how long they last on your lips. I'm just not the biggest fan of the Maybelline creamy matte lipsticks. But if you are on a budget, this is the same shade. So yeah, as a dupe I think it's amazing. But if I had to choose, I would choose MAC Whirl, even though it is like 6 times the price. But yeah, if I'm buying, I want something good quality and I want it to be pigmented. I want it to have full coverage. I don't want to go over 5,000 times. But you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I feel like I'm talking too much, so let's move on to the next lipstick. And this is a dupe for Colorbar Hot Latte. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you would know that Colorbar Hot Latte is a lipstick I've been wearing a lot. I do love the shade, but I don't like, I feel like other people don't talk about it as much, but even though they say that this is like a kiss-proof lipstick, and I mean, I don't know if it's kiss-proof or not, it probably might be, but I do notice that after a meal or so, this eventually starts fading on my lips, and I mean, I can see my lip pigmentation through, you know what I mean? It's like even fading, it's not butthole lips. But that is one of the reasons why I am not the biggest fan of the formulation. Even though I love the shade, I wouldn't repurchase it. And let's be honest, this costs like 950 bucks. Almost 1,000, so it is a little bit more expensive. Of course, you can find it on discounts and stuff. But yeah, it is more expensive, and it's like the perfect nude shade. So if I'm going to use this every single day, it's going to be like, it's going to be a thing. So if I have to repurchase it, and I mean, if I want a similar shade and I want to be like constantly using it and stuff, I did find, and I did not expect this to be like a dupe, but on me it totally is, and that is the Nykaa Matte to Last liquid lipstick in the shade Bombae. Now, Bombae is a shade which, when I saw in swatches, it looked more like a peachy pink, and it looks like something that will suit lighter complexions and will not suit darker complexions. But for some reason, I don't know, like, I know Hot Latte is a shade I've seen even like darker complexions wear, and it still suits them. So I don't know if it's something about the undertone. If you are someone who has like a darker complexion, I want you to swatch both of these lipsticks in the store, and if you could like let me know somehow, because for me personally, again, like I mentioned, it is the same. It is the same thing. Like, once Hot Latte runs out, I'm just gonna continue using Bombae, and I know I'm not gonna miss Hot Latte at all, because it is the same thing. Like, you can see in the lip swatches, it's the same thing. I don't know what more to say about it. Now, I do know that the Nykaa Matte to Last liquid lipsticks, a lot of people say that it takes a while to dry, and I do agree with it, but the reason why it is worth to me is because we've been wearing masks recently, obviously, and this one does not transfer on my mask. It does not transfer on my mask at all. Like, not at all. Like, I feel like sometimes even liquid lipsticks can transfer a little bit on my mask, but this one does not at all. So I don't know what magic is in it, and I know that people are not the biggest fan of it. Like, I've seen mixed reviews, but for me, this is a total winner, and this is around $5.99. By the way, you can also get a mini of this if you want to, because some people do say that this also dries out in the tube very quickly. So if that is your concern, get the mini, which is 240 bucks. Try it on, and then maybe if you want to, like, if you want this to be like your holy grail lipstick, then you can go ahead and spend 600 bucks, but you would easily save 950 bucks on this and not buy it. So yeah, that was that. Moving on next to another lipstick. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Amazonian. It's a perfect nude lipstick. I love the formulation. Again, the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks have been raved about. I do really like them, and these ones are priced at around $650. But then I found a lipstick which is priced at around like half the price. I want to say it's around $295, so a little bit less than half. And I know that you get lesser quantity, but if you have a ton of lipsticks in your collection and you don't want to, like, you don't necessarily want to buy like a full size lipstick. Now again, this is also full size, but you get like lesser product. And that is the Lakme Forever Matte Liquid Lip Color, and the shades that I have, which are like the exact same. Again, like I mentioned, Amazonian from Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this shade, which is again a dupe, is Nude Twist. Now, when it comes to formulations, again, just like I mentioned for MAC, Whirl, and for the Maybelline Nude Nuance, I feel like in this case also the more expensive version is a better formulation, because for some reason the Lakme Forever Matte Liquid Lip Colors, I don't know if it's a problem with my tube or if it is just all of them in general. Again, I'm not sure, but this particular one is very watery and sheer. It's not as pigmented. I have to go over a million times for like to get complete opacity on my lips. So for that reason, personally, in my opinion, I would go for Maybelline Amazonian again. Would probably not repurchase this one, to be completely honest, because of the cruelty-free status of Maybelline. But apart from that, like if I had, like if that cruelty-free thing was not a factor, and if you want a recommendation, I would say go for Maybelline Amazonian. But these two are still like, I mean, it's the same shade. If you want to try it out, you can try it out for yourself and see, and test the Maybelline, test the Lakme formulation and see if yours is also like watery and not pigmented, or if you can make it work for you. Because yeah, if you want to save 300 bucks, you know what to do. So yeah, that was that. Moving on to another dupe. Now this is the same shade, but one is a bullet and one is a liquid. So when I say dupe, I mean alternatives. So for example, if you have super dry lips and you don't want to use liquid lipsticks, or if you want I mean, if you know about the bullet but you want a liquid right now because, I mean, masks, and like you don't want lipsticks to transfer and stuff, you know, I'm giving you an alternative. So these are the two that I have to talk about. Actually, I should remove this from the box. So I have the Faces Velvet Matte Lipstick in the shade Sweet Amber. This is like a peachy pink coral kind of a lipstick. It's again a nude. And the Pack Retro Matte Gloss in the shade Soza is again the exact same color as Sweet Amber by Faces. One is a bullet, one is a liquid. The Pack formulation I'm very big fan of, so I can vouch for this lipstick, and I can tell you that if you're going to spend your 550 bucks on it, it's going to be totally worth it. Super pigmented, super long lasting. Sometimes it does transfer the mask, but I mean, I don't know what more to say about it. Whereas this one is a newer formulation, so I can't really tell you much about how long it lasts. Like when I say newer formulation, I mean it's a newer formulation. To me, it's a lipstick that I recently bought and I haven't worn a ton again because it's a bullet lipstick. I don't wear bullet lipsticks much these days. So yeah, I can't tell you much about the formulation. But again, if you have more dry lips and you want bullet lipstick, you want a liquid lipstick, go for this one. If you want a liquid instead of a bullet, then go for this one. They're the same price. This one is $5.49. Of course, you can get Faces on offers as well. This one is $5.50. So yeah, we have those two. And last but not the least, this one again, you can save a little bit of a month. You can save a little bit money here, but again, I mean, let me first tell you what they are. So the Faces Canada Intense Matte Lips Plus Primer. This is like a Faces lip crayon. It's in the shade Magnetic. It's a beautiful, nice, deep pink. On someone with a darker complexion, it's going to be more like a nude pink. And on me, it's a more deeper, darker pink. It's the shade Magnetic again, like I mentioned. And then I have the Nykaa Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Diana. Again, it's the same shade, exact same lipstick. Now, when it comes to formulation, by the way, this one is more expensive. This one is $7.99. This one is $5.99. So you can save 200 bucks by buying the Ultra Matte in the shade Diana. But with this particular formulation, there is just one thing I don't like. And I don't know if it's like because this is new, I'm facing that issue, or if it's going to remain the same. But when you try to apply this on the lips, you have to kind of like tug on your lips just a little bit when you're applying. It doesn't have the most like smoothest application. That being said, it's like completely matte. So yeah, I mean, you ultimately like you have to choose there. But what I feel like with this lip crayon is that it applies and glides on a lot more easily and like very smooth on the lips. That being said, it still has that matte finish that this one has, but you have to spend 200 rupees extra on this. So I feel like basis off of that, like that is kind of the distinguish between, or like the difference between the two, and both of them are, again, like I mentioned, the same shade. So pick and choose whatever you want to. It's up to you. I love the formulation of this for sure, but I will be using the Nykaa Ultra Mattes a little bit more to kind of like compare and eventually make my decision for myself in the future as to which one I would like to stick with, because obviously I'm not going to buy two of the same lipsticks again. But yeah, that is it for the video. I really hope that you found it helpful and you enjoyed, and let me know if you want me to do more videos like these in the future. If I do end up buying similar shades, I would love to do like a lipstick dupes slash lipsticks alternatives video for you. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video, but yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.